I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wig. I got your wig, ho. I got your wig, ho. Miss Wigiana. I got your wig, ho.
Wait, are you guys talking about guys right now? Oh yeah, that's why everybody is being an asshole to me because of why I left before. Thank you.
What did you just say?
Not
honestly?
you, Sammy. Well, actually, no. I'll put you in the same category.
Actually, I think you should shut your fucking mouth.
No, I won't.
I think you should.
Everybody in this car is talking about how they love guys or whatever, but I left because I love the guy, and you guys can't understand that.
Who gives a fuck about you leaving? Honestly.
That was fine. I respected you. I even fucking hung out with you in AC.
I've been
defended
talking
you.
about you.
But what it came down to was you fucking getting put on blast on Mike's cell phone, running your fucking mouth. You want to go outside right now? We'll fucking go right the fuck outside.
People they know or people they've met, we always take the mick and say, oh, if you drop the names, I'll pick them up for you.
I tell you who does that. James Corden. He does that all the time.
Yeah.
I go to him, I really like your shoes, and he goes, yeah, Stella McCartney. I'm like, I didn't ask you who made them. I just said I like your shoes. But he constantly throws out names.
He always is.
When he got to America, he was, played the LA game really well.
Kissing all the right people.
Oh.
Anna Winter.
Oh, she loves him.
I know that, yeah.
Loves him. But who loves Anna Winter?
Exactly, Anna Winter.
I think she's the C word.
Yes, she is. And Ellen DeGeneres.
You process that.
I'm fine with it. I mean, she got to be a certain age, like 48, 49, 50. I think she started to lose her looks, and it was hard for her. So she kind of gets that attention and validation through her costumes. I understand why she did it. She likes to be the center of attention. She likes that.
Describe a firecock.
A big...
Oh, shit. Let me find out you're drunk. God. I got you. Come on here. See, sit on my lap. Ooh. Sit on your lap. No, you wouldn't. That wouldn't have happened. Come here, fool. Come here, my boy. Come here, fool. Come here. I'm gonna put you right there, dog. See, I love you more, fool.
On my Instagram.
Okay.
You think I could go live on Facebook? Could I do that?
I mean, you can do that. That's some people do.
Yeah. Is that what the people do?
You remember that lady that went live on Facebook? She got pulled over by the police and they shot her husband? Yeah.
Okay.
And she had the whole thing on FaceTime Live.
That's no.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
Okay, well
It was
that's.
like 3 years ago.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was really sad. It was like when all that shit was going on with, like, cops just killing.
Right.
I'm not gonna be petty. I'm telling her the story. I'm telling her the story. I mean, well, I don't understand that. You got that negative, evil, ugly ass spirit. Straight.
Why do you do that every time you...
Because that's what she sound like. I mean...
I don't want to know her impersonation.
3 years. That's the baby. That's a 7-month-old. He's about to be put in the weaning pasture. Let me make sure we marked his name off. Platinum stuff.
For the raccoon, the dolphin, and the gator. I was under the assumption that people get locked up for interspecies erotica.
Looks like your mom had sex with the hippopotamus.
You know what? I don't even know, y'all.
Say what?
I want you to hear from me.
I will ask you again, Cheryl. Yes. I've been asking you during the break. Right. I'm asking you again. And don't try and cry, because if anyone should be crying, it should be me. This is the situation.
Yes.
You tell me where you have heard him say, educate me. Tell me when you have heard him say racist things. Educate me. Tell me.
It is not the exact words of racism. It's the implication and the reaction to it. To not want to address that because she is a black woman and to try to dismiss it or to make it seem less than what it is, that's what makes it racist. But right now, I'm talking to a woman who I believe is my friend. And I don't want anybody here to watch this and say that we're attacking you for being racist. And for that, if I articulated
I think it's
anything,
too late. I think that seed's already sown.
But that is why I'm saying for me.
Because I invested in family farms led by my Secretary of Agriculture who knows more about this than anybody I know. We're better able to stay in the family for those farms and their children and grandchildren won't have to leave home to make a living. It's transformative.
Saying, I feel like you owe us an apology, Alexia. Let me see your growth, like the rest of us.
An apology for what?
What are you saying?
Who are you? What are you saying?
I'm saying, like, when we're ever together, I feel like Alexia acts as if I'm the only one that's not a liar here. I'm the only one that's not, and it's very disrespectful to the rest of us.
Well, I said that today because there are a lot of people here like, I'm not going to apologize to you.
I just feel
Why
like
don't
you
it
say-
took you 3 months to
No, I
apologize
didn't. I
to
apologized to
Gertie
Gertie.
about
Ask her.
that. And you
No,
want me
I
to
apologized to
apologize
her
to
the
you?
next
I
day.
go forward.
Apologize
If
to
it doesn't
everyone
apply to you,
here.
you're delusional. You women are really delusional.
You guys, this is the farewell.
Who are the liars in the group?
We're going to start with the biggest liar, which is Adriana.
Here we go. Here we go.
Next liar.
I know my situation with Nicole.
Okay.
My situation with Nicole, I was proving that she was lying. She said she had nothing
Okay.
to do with it.
How about Lisa?
I think Lisa's pretty honest.
Okay, what about
She's
Larsa?
she's actually honest.
What about Larsa?
Larsa lies.
Liar.
About what?
Yes.
Okay, Gertie.
About what?
I don't think
So you can't have that when the edges is in Africa and the back is in China. Them continents don't meet, huh? Huh? You gonna get you some hair that blend in.
When I walked in that jail for the first time, you know what I smelled? I smelled butt ass. Butt ass. It was so bad. I mean, the funk hit you like, boom. I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh, shit. And every day I come in, that butt ass hits you, bam. And now you talking to another officer, now all y'all got the butt ass breath. How you doing? How you doing? You don't smell that shit. And I asked one of the old timers, the vets, yo, what's up with that smell? He said, don't worry, new Jack, you'll get used to it. It took me about, no bullshit, about 6 months before me to get used to that butt ass, son. I mean, yo, I used to feel like I'm playing double dutch before I walk into jail. 1, 2, 3, and then I hold my breath. And I walk in that motherfucker, and I hold my breath. And I'm like, oh, God. I don't know how I made it do that. The smell was so bad, man. No, yo, I was the receiving room is worse. Because receiving room, that's where you script them. Now you go from butt ass to just ass. Ass. Just, oh, you smelling the ass. Straight up. The shit, I tell you, you can't make this shit up.
Leroy, I love you, man.
No, listen. I'm just keeping it real. They started me off OJT in a woman's house. I went to the woman's house. You know what you smell in a woman's house? Badusi. I call it Badusi. It's butt and booty. Badusi. That's what you smell. That's keeping it real.
That's what you smell. And I feel like working in a woman's house was worse than where I was working.
Experience or has had a couple experiences doesn't, determine what they want all their lives.
Yes,
You know
I
what I'm
understand.
saying?
You would define yourself as strictly dickly at this point.
Yeah, well, we had a threesome before.
No, I know.
Came across.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you guys were talking about me.
Quad also called your style jivey.
She doesn't know me. I don't know.
Well,
why.
I have a nice pair of eyes, 20/20 vision, and I can see what I see.
Okay, but why are you checking for me?
Well, I'm not checking for you at all.
Okay,
You were
then
checking
why
for me.
say anything
But
about me on social media?
A question was posed to me, sweetheart. I do not speak of you.
You do speak of me on social media.
We bleeped out goes, love me, hate me. All of the boys and girls are begging to. And then she says, if you seek Amy. Doesn't make any sense, does it? It's not supposed to. If you say it quickly, with no space in between the letters, it basically spells out the F word and then me. So it's all the girls and boys are begging to the F word and then me.
You want guys right here, big smile.
That's all right. Let's get it down here, too.
Shake it off.
There was a manhole. Y'all saw that?
That's right.
You're 30. How old are you? You're 35 years old.
Yep.
Okay, so what is that? What do
I do?
Like if you were 20
well, let's
and
say
you were
I'm a
saying this
millionaire,
stuff.
I travel the world, I get to research and talk about whatever I want, I get to talk to cool people like you and other people, I live in Miami in a high rise for $5,000 a month. I mean, I think my life is pretty okay. I mean,
okay. But I'm saying, like, what are you doing when you're trying to sell to people that, being a hoe is cool, smoking pot, saying
I don't necessarily think that being a hoe is cool.
Are you going to age out of that?
Because
you're a 35-year-old man, right?
I am indeed a 35-year-old man,
and you're kind of doing the, like, I'm a college dorm kid and I'm trying to make everything sound cool. But I just want to point out the fact that you're a 35-year-old man and your words should matter and they should have weight. Like I said, if you were 20, I'd be like, I get it. When you're 35, say things with conviction. Say things that have
plenty
meaning.
of things with conviction, yes.
And
like when I asked you, what would you recommend to a woman at 25 and 30? I didn't just start rambling about what a 20-year-old should do and how biologically blah, 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 blah. I would say exactly what I would tell a woman at 25 or 30.
Yeah, I know, but your behavior, and I will appreciate that people that are younger won't understand what I'm saying until you hit 35, which is, I'm going to be 35 this year.
Okay.
You're acting like you're a college dorm kid.
Yeah, and your catty insults towards people online make you seem like a high school mean girl.
Okay.
I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, we all have our things.
But you're selling to them things that aren't good. So
what do you think I'm selling to them?
If you
were
were a 25-year-old,
good?
like when I'm on the whatever podcast and I'm surrounded by women that are in their 20s and they're saying, like, the whole life is good. The reason why I said to that girl that I'm going to pray for you is because I know that she's going to have a different perspective when she's older. So I'm not upset by that. I don't feel like that needs to be attacked when those young girls are around me and we're talking about all of these topics. When I'm sitting with a 35-year-old man, okay, and
what do you think I'm selling people?
And you know better, okay?
Wait, what do you think I'm selling people?
Well,
do you think I'm telling people to be a hoe?
What I said when you were defending the lifestyle of being a hoe, why are you doing that?
I don't think I defend the lifestyle of being a hoe.
You did. You did a whole video basically saying that none of my points of me trying to tell these women that you can do something better. You don't have to sell your body. This was your, like, snazzy video. Come back to it. Why are you making a comeback? Yes, you can make a video and be like, why can't someone do heroin? But why would you as a 35-year-old man want to sell something to someone or make it seem okay or cool or relevant when you know it's harmful to them? I don't get that because of your age.
So, just like kind of
I don't tell people
things.
that they have to do a particular thing, but if I see somebody that's doing heroin, I'm not going to be like, it is whatever, and it's just like whatever. You're just
do you think that heroin is comparable to recreational sex?
I am, quite frankly, I actually think a woman, as the one that I sat across from when you were critiquing this video, who says that she slept with up to 20 men per night. Yeah, it's just as bad. And I know that has to be hurting her soul. So I look at her as a human being.
Hurting her soul? What if she just has a different lifestyle than you?
Doesn't.
Completely.
She does. No, what do you mean? She's telling you, she was very honest, actually. And that's why I appreciate her, because she was very honest that for her, it is just about money. Okay. But when I see that individual, when a young woman is saying that she'll sleep and see up to 10 to 20 clients per night, That's a broken individual. And it's just as
And they're
when you
broken
just as when you
because
see
why?
somebody who says that, you know, they're doing heroin or doing this, they don't need the guy, the cool guy at the party to be like, yeah, man, it's whatever. Like, it's like, no, you actually like structure. You need somebody to say to you, you don't have to do this. There's so much better potential within you. You are young. You have your entire life ahead of you. Let's figure out what it is that you're great at. I understand the economic concerns. It's a really tough economy and it's easy money, but there's other things that you can do to make money that will give you better self-value. And so that's why I say that I think that what you're doing as a 35-year-old man is you're lying.
I'd say,
I agree.
yeah.
Actually,
I'd say 10 right.
How's this heat?
The
going?
heat is, I
is
mean,
it surging?
This part of me feels very hot. The rest of me feels very cold. So I feel very unbalanced.
You sound like you're on heroin or something.
What is that? How does that even
I
sound
don't
like?
know. Isn't it like waves of heat or something like that?
Oh, that's what you're referencing.
I don't know.
I
don't know anything about it.
Yeah, there were words on the show that you had been with 3 basketball players in one night, like passed around.
Yeah, no, like I would have millions like by now, you know, if I was doing crazy wild stuff like that. Kenyon, no, I never dated him. He was just a friend of mine.
Yeah.
But Deshaun I dated for a little while.
Yeah.
But the 3 basketball players, I haven't even been with 3 basketball players in the same month, like let alone day. I like to, you know, I spaced them out a little bit.
Okay.
Simon asked you back to do one of the shows. Would you do it?
No, not all the money in the world.
No. Would you meet him and talk to him and tell him? I haven't talked to him at all. Nothing. Zero.
But that's Simon. Cuts you off, cuts you off, cuts you off. He doesn't know how to keep friends.
No, he doesn't.
It's Anita.
I like her, but she's mad, but she's very loyal to him.
Oh, dedicated her life to him.
I like her, if you know what I mean. There's something.
You can't
harmless.
dislike her. You cannot dislike her.
Were you on The Masked Singer?
But why do you think I'm so fucking mad with Simon? Because that year that you and I were contracted to do X Factor, it was the first year of The Masked Singer, and they asked me to do it in America, and I said I can't because I had Simon. So then they casted it, and then when Simon, well, he didn't call, but when they called and said, no, you're not doing it, I'm like, I missed a huge gig. That's why I was furious. Because do you remember that year? Everything in the press, they're old, they're this, they're that, young blood.
Yeah.
And I went mad when they told me.
You.
I went mad. And then he called me.
Himself?
Yes.
What did he say?
He was trying to sweet talk me.
And nothing sounds.
You know, he would always change. Well, you're the one that needs changing, mate. Look, somebody that dresses the same for probably 3 decades, you would say, they don't see that it's not
And no one's telling them. She's not telling them.
But yet, nobody's going to tell him, but yet...
Everything.
Everything, the same. Oh, do you have another song? Yeah,
I didn't like it. I loved it. I'm the same shit.
I know.
You know, what age are you? Tell me your story. You just know it's all...
Yeah, but it's all crap. It's like...
It was funny first time around.
Yeah. You know, why not be honest and say, you know what, my producers told me you've got another song. Do you want to sing it?
Yeah.
Instead of, do you have another song, maybe?
Yeah. Or do you have anything by whoever it is?
Oh, yes, I just happen to have a backing track
Yes,
with me
yes,
right
yes,
here up my arse. Here you go.
Yeah.
Because I love like when a pop girl is mean.
Any examples? You don't have to name any names.
One time I was in the studio and I was working with my friend Teo, and Christina Aguilera was working with Mark Next in the same studio, and she walked in and she saw us and she was like, oh. And she walked out and I was like, oh my God, that was Christina Aguilera. And then I walked out to leave because I was like, it's clearly our time to go. She's here. We have to get the fuck out of the studio. It's her time now. And Mark said, did you meet Michaela and Teo? And she goes, yeah, I saw the children.
Do you want any more kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So like the person you're
I don't
dating, you see like a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel like I want more kids, and I feel like at this point in my life, right?
Yeah.
The relationship is amazing to have, right? But that's not what I'm basing having a kid on, because I'm very non-traditional. I feel like you can co-parent without being in a relationship. Maybe just two people say, hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.